Hey folks, I'm here again as my first video failed. um, I'm here to explain one or two words that are being thrown around the place by both sides of the forces known as Anonymous and the Church of Scientology. The word I'm actually picking is bigot or bigotry. Now, if we actually go to Wikipedia and look up the word bigotry, 7-letter word B-I-G-O-T-R-Y, it states a bigot. Now, I take it bigotry is a shorter way of saying bigotry, but I'm not totally sure about that. A bigot is a prejudiced person who is intolerant of opinions, lifestyles, or identities differing from his or her own. Now, the majority, the Church of Scientology, fall under this category of being a bigot, so I don't know why they're actually using the word and being hypocritical in themselves. Actually, an interesting fact here, the origin of the word bigot in English dates back to at least 1598 via Middle French. It has a URL, but I'm not going to bother going. And started with the sense of religious hypocrite. Yeah. Anyway, it goes on to say that terms against a person who is obstetrically devoted to prejudice, even when these views are challenged or proven to be false or not universally acceptable or applicable. Honestly, that could be on both sides, both on the Church of Scientology and Anonymous. Honestly, I'd have to describe the Church of Scientology to be the bigger bigot. Anyway, we'll go on to bigotry. Now, there's many different forms of bigotry, so I'm going to narrow it down to the few main ones. There's anti-Americanism, anti-Catholicism, biphobia, discrimination, which is very common around the world. We all know about that. Hate group, which Anonymous cannot be described as a hate group because it does not hate. It does not physically hate anything. Its main goal is, well, its main belief is knowledge is free, and that's all that it is seeking, is the past of this religion. That is it. Anyway, a few more. We've got Nazism, which is actually a very common one. It's still today. Racism, one of the bigger ones. Religious prejudice, prosecution. Sorry, religious persecution. Difference. Sorry. Religious persecution. Yeah. Okay. We all know where I'm actually going with that one. Religious intolerance. Technically, Anonymous can't fall under the category of religious intolerance because they don't actually hate the religion. Few of them do, but the majority rule is that, well, knowledge is free. The only thing they seek out of the Church of Scientology is the knowledge they hold about their past. That is all they seek, and possibly the consequences afterward. But yeah, either way, an interesting one. It actually says here. It says reverse discrimination. Now, the Church of Scientology is actually 100% on this. Reverse discrimination is the Church of Scientology. But anyway, I won't go any further and loosen my tongue anymore. Actually, interesting fact. Now that I've actually just said it, Anonymous's goal is, well, you know yourself. I've said it so many times. It's knowledge is free. Um, the interesting part is, I'll go on. The media. If you go to the core of the media, what people actually learn when they become part of the media is, well, the journalists, as they grow in the media, they learn that knowledge is free. Interesting little fact there. Both the media and Anonymous are fighting for the exact same thing, but yet the media discredit Anonymous as being a cyber terrorist group and a bigot, and I mean Anonymous, are bigotry. And when, honestly, the media is being hypocritical on itself, but the Church of Scientology is actually the bigger bigot. Which, why the media haven't seen that yet, that's up in the air for now. But anyway, my point is that both the media and Anonymous are fighting for the same thing. I would actually like to see them come to some sort of agreement, but we all know how that's going to turn out. The church is going to go fucking ape shit. Shit is going to hit the fan, and everything's going to be up in the air, and nobody's going to know what the hell's going on. But still, nonetheless, I'd like to see it happen. Anonymous, the Church of Scientology has stated that they will bring down the leaders of Anonymous. Let me reassure you, that's impossible, because there is no leaders to bring down. Anonymous is, I'm estimating now, at about 13 to 14,000 people. On the 10th of February 2008, it was 10 to 11,000 people. And that was 2.5 days ago. Well, no, 2 days ago. So that's jumped quite a lot. At the rate it's climbing, I will say about 6 months' time, Anonymous will actually be bigger than the Church of Scientology, which is quite an interesting fact. They're actually going about, the Anonymous are going about this the right way. They know the right tactics, they know the law, they know it inside out and backwards, and the Church of Scientology, if you think any differently, you're a fool. As a whole, you're a fool. Honestly, I think the Church of Scientology is in way over their heads. They do not know what they're dealing with, and that is fact. For anybody that's been on the net as long as I have, and know what hackers and crackers and bot hurters can do. Yeah, the Church of Scientology is definitely in neck deep. But I won't shed a tear for them. Gladly won't shed a tear for them. I'd just like to say, I've actually got a minute left, minute and 2 seconds. Right, I am not a member of the Church of Scientology, obviously, considering what I've said here, but I am not a member of Anonymous. I will never be a member of Anonymous, but having said that, I do support their beliefs, so much so that knowledge is free. And that is the base fact. That is their belief. That is what makes them run. That is their motivation. That is their goal. That is everything about Anonymous. Knowledge is free. Again, I'm not part of Anon or COS. I'm only stating facts, or, well, not facts, but I am only stating opinions here in this video. The only factual is bigotry.